Have you ever lost everything? Felt the ground crumble beneath your feet? What if I told you that's not the end? It's the ultimate beginning. Imagine a blank canvas, pure, unadulterated potential. That's you, right now. Destruction isn't the opposite of creation. It's its twin, a brutal, necessary rebirth. See, most people fear starting over. They cling to the wreckage, the remnants of what was. But what if you embrace the emptiness? The freedom to reshape yourself, your life, your destiny. Think of a phoenix rising from the ashes, stronger, more magnificent than before. That's the power of zero. It's not a curse. It's a superpower. Let's talk about Alex. Alex had it all. The dream job, the perfect house, the seemingly perfect life. Then it vanished. The company folded. The relationship imploded. The savings evaporated. Everything gone. He was staring into the abyss, convinced it was the end. But then something shifted. He looked at his dog, Buddy, always happy, always present. Buddy didn't care about the past, only the next walk, the next treat, the next moment of connection. And Alex realized he could choose to be like Buddy. He could choose to focus on the present, on the potential, on the blank canvas before him. The beauty of starting from zero is that you have absolutely nothing to lose. Every decision, every action is a step forward. You're not burdened by expectations, by comparisons, by the weight of past mistakes. You're free. Think about it. When you're starting from a position of strength, you're often constrained by what you've already built. You're afraid to take risks, to deviate from the path, to jeopardize what you've achieved. But when you're at zero, the only way to go is up. The fear of failure disappears, because you've already experienced the ultimate failure, the loss of everything, and you survived. You're stronger than you think. You're more resilient than you believe. You're capable of creating a life beyond your wildest dreams. The key is to embrace the process, to fall in love with the journey, to celebrate the small victories along the way. Don't compare yourself to others, their starting points, their advantages, their perceived successes. Focus on your own path, your own growth, your own unique potential. Remember Alex, he didn't magically rebuild his life overnight. It was a slow, painstaking process. He took on odd jobs, learned new skills, networked relentlessly. He faced setbacks, disappointments, moments of doubt, but he kept going, driven by a newfound sense of purpose. A burning desire to create a life that was truly his own. And eventually, he did. He started a small business, built a community, found love again. His life wasn't perfect, but it was authentic, meaningful, and filled with joy. He had become the architect of his own destiny. So, how do you start? How do you embrace the power of zero? First, acknowledge the pain. Don't try to suppress it, ignore it, or pretend it doesn't exist. Allow yourself to grieve, to feel the loss, to process the emotions. But don't get stuck there. Don't let the pain define you, consume you, or paralyze you. Use it as fuel, as motivation, as a reminder of what you're capable of overcoming. Second, take inventory. What skills do you have? What resources are available to you? What are your passions, your interests, your values? Identify your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. Be honest with yourself. Brutally honest. This is not the time for self-deception, for wishful thinking, for sugarcoating the truth. Third, set a vision. What do you want your life to look like? What kind of person do you want to be? What impact do you want to make on the world? Don't be afraid to dream big, to set audacious goals, to imagine a future that is far beyond your current reality. But be realistic, be specific, be measurable. Break down your big vision into smaller, more manageable steps. Fourth, take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, for the perfect opportunity, for the perfect circumstances. Start now with what you have, where you are. Take one small step. Then another, then another. Don't be afraid to fail, to make mistakes, to stumble along the way. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Learn from your mistakes, adjust your course, and keep moving forward. Fifth, build a support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, who inspire you. Seek out mentors, coaches, and role models who have achieved what you want to achieve. Join communities, attend events, and connect with like-minded individuals. Don't try to do it all alone. You need support, you need guidance, you need encouragement. Sixth, practice gratitude. Focus on what you have, not on what you lack. Appreciate the small things, the simple pleasures, the everyday blessings. Keep a gratitude journal. Write thank you notes. Express your appreciation to others. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It changes your attitude. It attracts more good things into your life. Seventh, cultivate resilience. Develop the ability to bounce back from adversity, to overcome challenges, to persevere through difficult times. Practice self-care. Manage your stress. Prioritize your mental and physical health. Develop healthy coping mechanisms, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Resilience is not about avoiding pain. It's about learning how to navigate it, how to grow from it, how to emerge stronger on the other side. Eighth, embrace change. The world is constantly evolving, and you must evolve with it. Be open to new ideas, new perspectives, new opportunities. Be willing to adapt, to adjust, to pivot when necessary. Change is inevitable. Resistance is futile. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to your advantage. Ninth, stay curious. Never stop learning, never stop exploring, never stop questioning. Read books. Listen to podcasts, attend workshops, take online courses, travel to new places, meet new people, experience new cultures. Curiosity fuels innovation. It sparks creativity. It keeps you engaged and alive. 10th, be patient. Building a new life takes time, effort, and dedication. Don't expect overnight success. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Don't give up on your dreams. Trust the process. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Remember Alex. He didn't become successful overnight. It took years of hard work, perseverance, and unwavering belief in himself. But he never gave up, and eventually, he achieved his goals. You can too. The power of zero is within you. It's the ability to start fresh, to create anew, to become the architect of your own destiny. Embrace it, harness it, and unleash your full potential. Don't let the past define you. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt cloud your vision. You are capable of amazing things. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you believe. You are the master of your own fate. So, what are you waiting for? Start now, take that first step. Embrace the power of zero and create a life that is truly extraordinary. Imagine a sculptor, starting with a block of raw stone. The stone itself is nothing special, just a piece of the earth. But in the hands of the sculptor, it can become a masterpiece. You are that sculptor, and your life is the raw stone. You have the power to shape it, to mold it, to transform it into something beautiful and meaningful. Don't be afraid to chip away at the imperfections, to smooth out the rough edges, to add your own unique touches. The process may be challenging, it may be time-consuming, it may require patience and skill. But the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a true reflection of your soul, a testament to your resilience, and a source of inspiration to others. So pick up your chisel and start sculpting. The world is waiting to see what you will create. Think of a seed buried in the ground. It's dark, it's lonely, It's seemingly insignificant, but within that tiny seed lies the potential for a mighty tree, a tree that can withstand storms. Provide shelter and bear fruit. You are that seed, and your potential is limitless. You may feel buried. You may feel insignificant. You may feel like you're in the dark, but don't give up hope. Nurture your inner seed. Water it with positivity. Fertilize it with knowledge and protect it from negativity. Believe in your potential, trust in your journey, and know that you are capable of growing into something extraordinary. One day, you will break through the soil, you will reach for the sun, and you will blossom into your full potential. The world needs your unique gifts, your unique talents, your unique perspective. Don't be afraid to shine. Let your light illuminate the world. Consider a musician. Starting with a blank sheet of paper, the paper is empty, devoid of sound, seemingly lifeless, but in the hands of the musician, it can become a symphony, a song that can move hearts, inspire souls, and change the world. You are that musician. And your life is the blank sheet of paper. You have the power to fill it with music, with joy, with passion, with purpose. Don't be afraid to experiment, to improvise, to create your own unique melody. The process may be challenging. It may be frustrating. It may require practice and dedication, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a beautiful symphony, a testament to your creativity, and a source of inspiration to others. So, pick up your instrument and start playing. The world is waiting to hear your song. Imagine a painter starting with a blank canvas. The canvas is white, empty, devoid of color, but in the hands of the painter, it can become a masterpiece. A painting that can capture emotions, tell stories, and inspire generations. You are that painter, and your life is the blank canvas. You have the power to fill it with color, with texture, with light, with shadow. Don't be afraid to experiment, to explore, to create your own unique style. The process may be challenging, it may be messy, it may require patience and skill, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a beautiful painting, a testament to your artistry and a source of inspiration to others. So pick up your brush and start painting. The world is waiting to see your masterpiece. Think about a writer starting with a blank page. The page is empty, silent, devoid of words, but in the hands of the writer, it can become a novel, a poem, a story that can transport readers to another world, change their perspectives, and inspire them to action. You are that writer, and your life is the blank page. You have the power to fill it with words, with ideas, with emotions, with experiences. Don't be afraid to write your own story, to tell your own truth, to share your own unique voice. The process may be challenging, it may be daunting. It may require courage and vulnerability, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a powerful story, a testament to your resilience, and a source of inspiration to others. So pick up your pen and start writing. The world is waiting to read your story. Consider an entrepreneur starting with an empty office. The office is bare, unfurnished, devoid of activity, but in the hands of the entrepreneur, it can become a thriving business. A company that creates jobs, solves problems, and makes a positive impact on the world. You are that entrepreneur, and your life is the empty office. You have the power to fill it with ideas, with innovation, with passion, with purpose. Don't be afraid to take risks, to challenge the status quo, to create something new and valuable. The process may be challenging, it may be stressful, it may require hard work and dedication, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a successful business, a testament to your entrepreneurial spirit, and a source of inspiration to others. So open the doors to your office and start building. The world is waiting to see what you will create. Imagine a teacher starting with an empty classroom. The classroom is quiet, still, devoid of students, but in the hands of the teacher. It can become a vibrant learning environment, a place where students discover their potential, develop their skills, and prepare for their future. You are that teacher, and your life is the empty classroom. You have the power to fill it with knowledge, with wisdom, with inspiration, with guidance. Don't be afraid to share your experiences, to mentor others, to empower them to achieve their dreams. The process may be challenging, it may be demanding, it may require patience and understanding, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a positive influence, a testament to your dedication, and a source of inspiration to others. So, step into your classroom and start teaching. The world is waiting to learn from you. Think about a leader. Starting with an empty stage. The stage is bare, silent, devoid of an audience, but in the hands of the leader. It can become a platform for change, a place where ideas are shared, movements are launched, and the world is transformed. You are that leader, and your life is the empty stage. You have the power to fill it with vision, with courage, with compassion, with purpose. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, to stand up for what you believe in, to inspire others to join your cause. The process may be challenging, it may be controversial, it may require resilience and determination, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a force for good, a testament to your leadership, and a source of inspiration to others. So, step onto your stage and start leading. The world is waiting to follow you. Consider a scientist, starting with an empty laboratory. The laboratory is sterile, quiet, devoid of experiments. But in the hands of the scientist, it can become a place of discovery, a place where new knowledge is created, new technologies are developed, and the world is understood in new ways. You are that scientist, and your life is the empty laboratory. You have the power to fill it with curiosity, with experimentation, with analysis, with innovation. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to challenge assumptions, to push the boundaries of knowledge. The process may be challenging. It may be frustrating, it may require precision and persistence, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a contribution to science, a testament to your intellect, and a source of inspiration to others. So, step into your laboratory and start experimenting. The world is waiting for your discoveries. Imagine a caregiver, starting with an empty room. The room is cold, sterile, devoid of comfort, but in the hands of the caregiver. It can become a haven of healing, a place where patients receive care, compassion, and support. You are that caregiver, and your life is the empty room. You have the power to fill it with empathy, with kindness, with patience, with understanding. Don't be afraid to offer your help, to listen to others, to provide comfort and support. The process may be challenging, it may be emotionally draining, it may require selflessness and dedication, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a source of comfort, a testament to your compassion, and a source of inspiration to others. So, step into your room and start caring. The world is waiting for your kindness. Think about an artist. Starting with an empty studio. The studio is bare, silent, devoid of inspiration, but in the hands of the artist, it can become a sanctuary of creativity, a place where ideas are born, emotions are expressed, and beauty is created. You are that artist, and your life is the empty studio. You have the power to fill it with imagination, with passion, with inspiration, with expression. Don't be afraid to experiment, to explore, to create your own unique style. The process may be challenging, it may be frustrating, it may require dedication and perseverance, but the end result will be worth it. You will create a life that is a work of art. a testament to your creativity and a source of inspiration to others. So, step into your studio and start creating. The world is waiting to see your vision. Remember Alex and Buddy, they started with nothing. But they built something amazing. You can too. What will you create from your zero? The possibilities are endless. Don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to dream. The power of zero is waiting for you. Embrace it, harness it, and create a life that is truly extraordinary. So, what's stopping you from embracing the power of zero and building the life you've always dreamed of? What small step can you take today to begin your journey? Consider the vastness of space, a seemingly empty void. Yet, within that emptiness, galaxies are born, stars ignite, and planets take shape. You are like a universe filled with infinite potential, even when you feel empty. Even when you feel lost, even when you feel like you have nothing left to offer, remember that you are still capable of creating something extraordinary. Embrace the emptiness, embrace the silence, embrace the darkness. For within those spaces lies the potential for new beginnings, for new discoveries, for new creations. Don't be afraid to explore the unknown, to venture into uncharted territory, to push the boundaries of your own potential. The universe is waiting to unfold within you. Let your light shine. Let your creativity flow. Let your potential be realized. You are a universe in motion, constantly evolving, constantly expanding, constantly creating the allure of a fresh start, the promise of a clean slate. It's a siren song that resonates deep within the human spirit. We are creatures of habit, bound by routines and weighed down by the baggage of our past. The idea of shedding that weight, of casting off the shackles of expectation and regret, is undeniably intoxicating. But the path to true renewal is rarely a gentle one. It often demands a willingness to confront the darkness within, to dismantle the structures we've painstakingly built, and to embrace the uncertainty that lies beyond the familiar. Consider the individual who has toiled for years in a career they never truly loved, driven by external pressures or the fear of disappointing others. They may have achieved a certain level of success, accumulated material possessions, and earned the respect of their peers. But beneath the surface, a gnawing sense of emptiness persists. They feel like a fraud, a performer playing a role that doesn't align with their authentic self. The thought of abandoning this carefully constructed facade is terrifying. It means facing the judgment of those who have come to expect a certain version of them. It means risking financial security and social standing. But the alternative, continuing down a path that leads to spiritual stagnation, is even more unbearable. So they make the difficult decision to walk away, to embrace the unknown, and to begin the arduous process of rebuilding their life from the ground up. Or imagine someone who has suffered a devastating loss, the end of a long-term relationship, the death of a loved one, or a crippling financial setback. The pain is all consuming, the grief relentless. They feel like their world has been shattered, leaving them adrift in a sea of despair. The temptation is to cling to the past, to dwell on what was lost, and to allow the pain to define their future. But true healing requires a willingness to let go, to accept the reality of the present, and to begin the slow, painstaking process of piecing their life back together. This may involve seeking therapy, forging new connections, or pursuing creative outlets that allow them to express their emotions and find meaning in their suffering. The common thread that runs through these stories is the courage to embrace vulnerability, to acknowledge the imperfections within, and to embark on a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey that requires immense resilience, a willingness to learn from mistakes, and an unwavering belief in the power of human potential. The path is rarely linear. There will be setbacks and disappointments along the way. But each obstacle overcome, each lesson learned, strengthens the individual's resolve and brings them closer to their authentic self. One of the most challenging aspects of starting over is confronting the fear of failure. We live in a society that often equates success with material wealth, social status, and external validation. The pressure to conform to these standards can be overwhelming, leading many to avoid taking risks or pursuing their passions. But true success is not measured by external achievements. It's measured by the degree to which we live in alignment with our values, the impact we have on the world, and the sense of fulfillment we derive from our experiences. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity is essential for personal growth. It allows us to identify our weaknesses, refine our strategies, and develop the resilience needed to overcome future challenges. Another obstacle to overcome is the tendency to compare ourselves to others. Social media has amplified this tendency, creating a constant stream of curated images that portray unrealistic ideals of beauty, success, and happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that everyone else is living a perfect life, while we are somehow falling short. But the truth is that everyone struggles, everyone faces challenges, and everyone experiences moments of doubt and insecurity. Comparing ourselves to others only serves to undermine our self-esteem and prevent us from appreciating our own unique journey. The key is to focus on our own progress, to celebrate our own achievements, and to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the blessings in our lives. Starting over also requires a willingness to let go of the past. This doesn't mean forgetting our experiences or denying our emotions. It means accepting that the past is unchangeable and that dwelling on it only serves to hold us back. It means forgiving ourselves for our mistakes, letting go of grudges, and releasing the emotional baggage that weighs us down. This can be a difficult process, especially if we have experienced trauma or abuse. But it's essential for creating a space for new experiences and new possibilities. Therapy, meditation, and mindfulness practices can be helpful tools for processing past traumas and developing a more compassionate relationship with ourselves. Furthermore, the journey of renewal often involves redefining our sense of identity. We tend to define ourselves by our roles, our relationships, and our accomplishments. But when we lose those things, we may feel like we have lost ourselves. Starting over provides an opportunity to explore new facets of our personality, to discover hidden talents, and to create a new sense of purpose. This may involve pursuing new hobbies, volunteering for causes we care about, or simply spending more time in nature. The key is to be open to new experiences and to allow ourselves to evolve and grow in unexpected ways. Ultimately, the power of starting over lies in its ability to transform us from victims of circumstance into architects of our own destiny. It's a journey of self. Discovery, resilience, and unwavering belief in the power of human potential. It's a journey that requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But the rewards a life lived with purpose, passion, and authenticity are well worth the effort. The beauty of a clean slate is not simply the absence of mistakes, but the opportunity to create something extraordinary, something that reflects our true selves and makes a meaningful contribution to the world. It is an invitation to step into our power, to embrace our potential, and to live a life that is truly our own. This is the essence of renewal, the heart of transformation, and the enduring promise of a fresh start. It is the whisper of hope that guides us through the darkness and leads us toward the light of a brighter tomorrow. The ability to rebuild, to reimagine, to rise from the ashes, this is the defining characteristic of the human spirit, the testament to our enduring capacity for growth and transformation. And it is a gift that is available to each and every one of us, regardless of our past, our circumstances, or our fears.